Yo, what's up? Man, today we're going to talk about red pill. What is the red pill and how you can use the red pill to beast and have 99.7% of women attracted to you. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by, watching my video. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor, and this channel is 100% dedicated to relationship advice for older guys. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification button because I release videos every single week. Sometimes each week there's a bunch of videos. Other times it might just be one, but every week you're going to have new content. So stay up to date with that. All right, red pill. So if you haven't heard this term before, then you're living under a rock because the red pill for relationships basically all got started from the movie The Matrix. So if you've seen the movie The Matrix, then you can remember the scene with Neo and Morpheus, right? So Morpheus is sitting across from Neo, and he says, in my left hand, I have a blue pill. You can take this, you wake up, you won't remember anything, and you'll keep living your naive, innocent life and unaware of what reality really is. In my right hand, I have the red pill. You take this pill, you're going to wake up and you'll see the world for what it is and how far deep the rabbit hole goes. So, if you can recall, Neil obviously takes the red pill because he wants to see how far the rabbit hole goes. He wakes up and the world is completely different place than what he thought. It is ugly, it's dark, it's wet, it's people are used as batteries, there's machines, on and on and on and on, right? So why the term red pill when it comes to relationships and dating? Because it's very similar to the Matrix. That if you accept women's true nature, because men have a true nature as well, but if you accept women's true nature when it comes to relationships, then you will have a better defense. You can be the vet. It'll help you be the best version of yourself. And now ultimately, it'll help you with your dating life and your relationships and long-term situations and even marriage. I didn't know about any of this stuff before I was married. So I was married for 20 years, in a relationship for over 22 years, then found myself being single and had to learn all about this. And believe me, that the more you educate yourself on tips and tricks from other people, that just the better your relationships will be in general. So, yes, I'm a proponent of the red pill. Not everything I agree with, but a lot of awesome principles. So let's just dive into this now. So at the end of the day, what is the red pill? The red pill is emotional independence from women. So let me repeat that. Emotional independence from women. So, why is that? And why is that important? Because you have to work on telling yourself that at the end of the day, women need you more than you need them. I'll repeat this one. Women need you more than you need them. For example, you look outside, right? In behind me here, all these buildings and structures, the dams, the sewage system, water systems, everything. Men built it all. When it comes to wars, men are the ones that go to wars. In past, men went to war with other men and no women in sight for years. So at the end of the day, if all hell breaks loose and women, let's say, disappeared off this earth, when men would survive way easier and way longer than if the same happened to women. If all the men disappeared, women would be fucked. Okay. And so The other thing is, in most situations in relationships, men are the ones making money. Men provide protection for when you're out and traveling, whatever, it's late at night. Men provide leadership, men provide mentorship. Usually women go for older guys. So when you think of what does a woman actually provide in terms of value to a man, ultimately, it's sex. Sex for enjoyment, physical pleasure, for children. Other than that, men don't need women. Like men can survive very fine without women. So that's what I mean about the emotional independence from women. You need to keep telling your brain, wait a minute, they need me more than I need them. Okay? So now I'm going to get into some statistics that's just the reality that also pertaining to the red pill. So of the marriages that fail, so more than 50% of marriages that fail, 70% of the divorce filings are by women. So it's in women's nature to be dissatisfied in the marriage more than men. Something else that you should be aware of, 90% of imprisonments, suicides, and occupational injuries are men. 90%. Homelessness, it's mostly men. So women also, in terms of their nature, they come from a privileged history. And it's not their fault, it's just the way it is. The other thing to be aware of is that for centuries, women have had to manipulate their way into being protected, to getting the man that they're looking for. And that's just something that has been ingrained in them for many, many years, to be able to socially navigate around for protection, for money, for marriage, whatever it is. There's one quote I'll read, and I can't recall the source of where this is, but here it is. I'm going to read it here. Women are by nature manipulative, attention seeking, inconsistent, emotional, and hypergamous. Accept this truth. Once you do, you can game women for what they are and not what you want them to be. Isn't that amazing? So that's the whole thing about the red pill, is just accepting women for what they are and not for what you want them to be. Okay? So in my channel, I cover a lot of different topics on how you can work with that, and you can be a better version of yourself by accepting their true nature, right? And one of the key things is, when I said emotional independence from men, that they don't want a needy man. They don't want to be your therapist. And this is very, very unfortunate, and it kind of breaks my heart, is that they don't even want to see you cry. Like, they don't want you coming to them with your emotional issues. And you would think that when you're in a relationship, you want to actually form a bond, an emotional connection. Well, they don't really want that. In fact, they're going to look at you and have less desire over time the more emotional you are. So that's why it's so critical that you have this emotional independence from women. You chart your own course. You have a purpose, right? You focus on your purpose. You focus on your hobbies. And women, at the end of the day, are a complement to your life, not a complication to your life. And you accept them for really who they are. And that is exactly what the red pill is. It's, hey, look, this is women's nature. This is man's nature. Yes, we're together and we can form a bond and have a commitment. But other than that, that men need to be emotionally independent from women. And so, hey, listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this type of content, please leave a comment in the comments and let me know what other topics I can cover, so I can cover those in other full videos. And let me know what you think about this. Should I do a video on blue pill? Should I do a video on black pill? Because there are those other two pills. But let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.